Hey guys, BassGeek here, and this is 6 Minute Sunday. So what's 6 Minute Sunday? What 6 Minute Sunday is going to be is it's going to be one of these videos where we're in the dungeon down here. We're going to talk to you guys. You're going to actually leave a comment. You're going to leave a question down below in the comment sections of this first video. So every 6 Minute Sunday, you're going to leave a question. Once a month, I'm going to go through and I'm going to pick one of the best questions out there. And I'm going to do a 6 minute in-depth breakdown on that particular how-to, what do I do in this situation. We're going to break it down and go over it in 6 minutes or less. Today, also, at the end of the video, we're going to go ahead and announce the winner of this particular MTB Pro box. So what we're going to do today, I actually had a question from one of my past videos, and it's a pretty good question, a nice little simple question. And what that question was how do I rig up with the bobber stops when I'm fishing a tournament? So this is really based around co-angler, but it can also be something that you can do as a boater that will make it quick and easy for you to change from one presentation to another. Now, it's not perfect, it's not exact, but I will show you how to do this. Now what I'm going to be showing you on today, this is my swim bait rod. I'm going to show you on this. Most of the time I would use my flipping stick. My flipping stick, I actually have a Lew's Super Duty LFS on there, and I generally string it with somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 to 25 pound test fluorocarbon. But for today, I'm going to go ahead and take my cover off. But for today, it just went shooting straight to the floor. Anyway, so for today, this is actually my swim bait rod. I'm going to cut the swim bait off, and I'm going to show you how to change from a flipping presentation to a makeshift Carolina rig when you're out there on the water very quickly. And all you have to do is add a couple of bobber stops. So this is one of my sort of combo deals. I can flip with this hook. This is just a Gamakatsu 3/0 off shank worm hook. You can use any brand you like. Owner makes good ones, Mustad makes good ones, VMC, just whoever you like. This is just what I had. Now generally, if I'm going to flip, I'm going to tie on a simple snail knot. I'm not going to show you that right now. We'll do a whole video on that later. But here's the key. You can even add a bead to it if you want for flipping, but here's the key to it all. These are bobber stops. You can find these on Amazon, on Tackle Warehouse, but you can get a ton of them super cheap. And I'm going to show you what I do to be able to convert a flipping to a quick Carolina rig, or whatever anybody else wants to call it. So the very first thing we're going to do, I'm going to get you real close, is we're going to go through this loop and we're going to pull that off so that we've got the bobber stop right there. Let me get that in focus. And I like to put a second one on because we're using some heavier weights. So we pull that one off. So now what we've got is we've got two bobber stops. We're simply going to slide them a little farther up the line. From there, we're going to go ahead. Now you see, I try to put it on. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I try to put it on. See how putting those bobber stops on will kind of crimp that line. So I try to put them on as close to the end so I'm not wasting line. Generally, when I'm flipping, my go-to weight is a 1/2 ounce. So this is just a 1/2 ounce bullet weight. It's tungsten weight by OptiCast General Tungsten. So we'll go ahead and we'll put that on there. Now what we can actually do is, even if you want to get real fancy, And this will actually help you even flipping. You can put a red bead on if you want to. You can put a white bead on. If you want to put a bead on, you can put one on. Sometimes I do. Most of the time, I do not. So I'm not going to put a bead on just because most of the time I don't. Now, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to put 2 more bobber stops. So we're going to spread these out. And we're going to put 2 more on. And these bobber stops are simply going to be at the bottom. So now all we're going to do is we're going to tie our hook on, cut that tag end off. Now guys, what you end up with is you can end up with bobber stops above and below. So we can slide this weight down and we can make a leader as long as we want. Now you can see we've got it, and it just simply comes up to our hook. Now you want to go flipping, all you do is you grab them by the bobber stops and you slide it all the way down until you get to the hook. Now like I said, I normally tie a snell knot, and there you go. You can go flipping. Like I said, you can put a bead right here. It'll bounce against the hook, but that is a simple, very, very easy way to have a Carolina slash flipping setup when you're a co-angler. So I hope that's a quick tip, helps you fish faster. You know, keeps you moving when you're changing terrain. Use 1 stick for 2 presentations. Pretty quick, pretty easy, pretty simple. Like I said, as a co-angler, it makes for a very nice, very simple presentation. Now, here's the part you've all been waiting for. Let's go ahead and look at who won the MTB Pro Box. So here's what y'all been waiting for. Let's pick the winner of the MTB Pro Box. Let's go ahead and copy the video URL into the YouTube URL here on this random comment picker. And we see we got 222 unique comments. And here we go. And the winner is Brian Masters. He commented, "I want MTB." And awesome video, BassGeek. Thank you. I appreciate it. Congratulations on winning. Make sure you contact me via my email, which is bassgeek.biteme@gmail.com. It is in the description of every single video, so make sure you check that out. I'll also reply to you in a comment on the last video, the giveaway video. And get in touch with me within the week, and I'll get that mailed out to you. So like always, guys, don't forget in the comment section below, leave those questions. We'll pick one. And next month, when we do our next MTB Pro Box, the week after, we'll do a giveaway. Hopefully, we'll be out on a pond or a stream somewhere doing a little bank fishing. Now, all that being said, like I said, any question, no off limits. Well, some off limits. Some off limits, guys. Some off limits. About any question, leave it in the comment section below. As always, leave those questions and comments down below. Like it if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell. Be sure you share BassGeek with every one of your friends. I would very much appreciate that. And you guys rock.